Welcome back.
We're done.
Fortunately, nothing moves on that for
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah. So that's Metal Gear beaten.
No.
Great
Oh,
Fox!
Great Fox!
Fucking love this bit.
Does he do what Raiden does in?
Story's starting to come together for you now.
I forgot who Deep Throat is.
Snake, be careful. There are mines in that area. The one that's calling us from inside the base with little tips every now and again.
Oh yeah.
Only you can.
Oh.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
I can't.
Why do I sound like a black man when I'm
Because
black?
I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now
Nice.
she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox,
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are.
Well, you don't really know where I am. You just destroy
Just
another
about
cover.
our time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Look!
Oh. Hurt me more, Snake. Oh.
We don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox,
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
It is.
Fredo.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! My other stinger!
Fuck! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Yes.
So should I shoot?
Now! In front of you,
It's no good.
I can finally
do it.
die.
It won't let you.
No, I can't do it.
Taken
Oh.
It's no good.
neither truly
I can't do
alive
it.
nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
No, I can't do it.
Soon it will finally.
It's still not letting you do it.
You want to shoot?
Die! Snake,
Okay,
we're
record.
not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Fucking love Great Fox.
Oh.
In a minute.
Oh.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
What? He's got full health again.
Mm-hmm.
You've only got one ration.
Yeah. Fucking move.
You've got no chain grenades though, so you're not gonna be able to do it.
Wouldn't
There's a
work
box
anyway.
in there.
Wouldn't work anyway because I'm not sure if the chaff. Actually, they do to stop the.
Something tells me you're probably not going to live there. That's it.
Yeah, this is a difficult bit. Maybe because I've used all the health up. I think. It should be alright. So, how did you feel after that cutscene?
Oh, it's so pretty.
No.
Yes, do the whole fight again.
No. Right. This bit's going back on because I've remembered how to do it.
Oh, okay. So is this welcome back?
Well, look, that's how you do it.
Alright, welcome back. This is how you do it. Also, Black remembered there's body armor in the game that you missed that makes this all considerably easier.
Ah, fucking numbers. You don't need it when you remember how to fucking beat the thing.
We should have done railgun though.
Oh,
I was going to say you might take a hit then.
Yeah, I've still got 5 rations. As you can see, once I remembered how to fight Rex, things are going better.
I might do guns, I don't think, right? Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 rations.
Yeah, that's right. Now we'll do missiles. I do guns again. There's missiles. That's a risky manoeuvre.
The fact that...
There's only
Just throw one.
That's
It's fine now.
Let's shoot again.
Come on.
Just blind. There you go.
Come on. There we go.
There we go. One
Right.
ration left, but done.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Yeah, my experience of this game is I really should have played the second part of Metal Gear Solid
A lot more.
a lot more. Mainly because it's where all the good stuff is, and storyline wise, and the fact that I can't play the second half of the game for shit compared to the first half.
No! You've had a few troubling sections. Is that the last boss then? Is there another boss now?
One more.
I take it from your tone, it's not a real boss.
No, it's a real boss.
It's not a difficult boss.
Technically, it's kind of 2-ish. There's 2 sections left, let's put it that way.
Who needs to die?
No, Snake.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake. Liquid. You're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting. What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we
Why
once
is
were.
he
As
hovering in
we
the air?
should be.
Yeah.
That was Big Boss's
But
fantasy.
It was his dying wish.
Was-
When he was
He's
young,
M. Bison.
during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued men.
Yeah, Gihan's thing on the channel looks a bit more like M. Bison than Superman.
Different now.
It is M. Bison.
With all the lies
Is it?
and
Mhm.
hypocrisy
Oh, alright
in
then.
the world, war isn't
I thought it was supposed to be
used
Superman. If it's
We're
M. Bison,
losing
then
our
it's a very good
place in
M.
a world
Bison.
that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should
Stop
know that.
monologuing.
I do.
He's a British
Offer
villain. He's got a
us
monologue.
this weapon and get our $1 billion. We'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here?
To kill you.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
There you go, you quoting bastard.
Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it.
Ocelot's
It
still
was
alive.
filled with the joy that
The only people I can think that's still alive is Ocelot.
there's a killer inside.
Otacon.
You don't have to deny.
Look, yeah, but Otacon's our
We were
friend.
created
Yeah.
to be that way.
It's Colonel Campbell, but he's not here that I know of.
Yes, the majority of them's dead, apart from the grunts. Johnny's alive.
Oh yeah,
The terrible children.
yeah, I got
That's what
that.
the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the
Greatest
greatest
living soldier in the world, Big Boss.
But father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us for
Episode 3?
themselves. With a combination of 20th century analog cloning and
5?
the super baby
It's
method.
after.
Super baby method.
They
Super
fertilized
baby
the
method.
egg with one of father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally
What?
octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born.
It's one way of looking at it.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet.
But
They
you've already
used
said
me
that you're
as the
recessive.
guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
Oh,
What? The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy.
genome soldiers.
But they're
It's the guys we've been killing.
Ah.
with the completion of the
Ah,
human
that explains why they can
genome
take
project,
several
the
bullets.
mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Actually, it does explain quite a bit.
Thanks to Father's DNA.
The next generations.
they
Oh,
were
Oh,
able to
what?
It's been a while.
responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
What the fuck? Just stock footage of people working in labs.
That's right. They are our brothers. Created
Stock
artificially
footage,
through the
yeah.
alignment
Metal Gear's
of
like
nucleotides
50%
mimic
stock
our
footage.
genes. They too are the
Till the
product
later
of
ones when the graphics were good enough that indeed use stock footage of people in labs.
Hold on, so Metal Gear Solid 2's
stock
got it as
footage.
well.
Hmm?
So Metal Gear Solid 2's got stock footage as well.
Military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then,
Okay.
reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
Is this all really necessary?
experiments were...
Yes, because Metal Gear.
Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
I feel like I'm watching a documentary.
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
No!
Nature
Just
tends
get used to
favor
this,
symmetry.
because it gets worse in later
Those
games.
species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level.
Because you're all symmetrical, because that's how they do faces on PS1 games.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
Heritage. Why did he say that so weird?
Because he's liquid.
And to do that,
You can't even say brother without extending it.
Brother.
Brother.
look behind you.
Merle!
Merle.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was
It
alive.
depends on what you did in an arbitrary QuickTime event earlier in the game.
Calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father,
Big Boss. In case you forgot that's who their father
As
was.
soon as
Big
we
Boss.
finish our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA. If you want the details,
Battle damage
why don't
assessment.
you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
What?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
The bomb.
Oh, we don't even know AWACS is though.
Not only that,
It's a big
B-2 bombers
Boeing
just lifted off
747
of
with a big
Galena
radar
Air
dome on the
Force
top.
Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
Really?
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure?
So Colonel Campbell's not a dick.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Who the fuck is that?
The Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure that's Abraham Lincoln.
It looks more like Colonel Sanders to me.
He tried to release the secret of my chicken.
There won't be a speck
There's a reason there are 11 secret herbs and spices.
thing.
Metal Gear? No. Nanomachine, sons.
Busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear
I love it. It's
attack
like
on
a
the
mixture of
last
11
media?
secret herbs and spices. 9. What?
We've
9.
prepared a
No, there's 11
convincing
secret.
story.
2 of them salt and pepper.
Simply say
No.
that the terrorists exploded a
No,
nuclear device.
no.
Smart.
Really.
You'll
There's
be
no
murdering
salt.
everyone here. The
At all.
scientists, the
I'm not saying
Digital
it's
Army,
not in there.
Donald,
It's complicated. It's complicated. So it's salt and pepper.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
he was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well,
Love his
if
shit-eating
you'll
grin,
give
though.
me the
Yeah.
optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data.
Oh, yeah.
Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
Husband's a fucking arsehole.
He's come from fucking nowhere as well.
Yeah, he's the one that I was like, ah, hold on a minute.
There's no way out for us.
Although I suppose they've kept referring to the Pentagon, and I suppose he is the
Yeah.
human representation of the Pentagon.
Mm-hmm. He's the representation of all the douchebags behind the scenes.
Everything for me.
How much more of this cutscene can we go until the next time, do you think?
Only your
It's not long now.
return to me
Okay.
what is
But every time I say that,
True. Well, it can. I'm not going to cut it mid cutscene.
fine.
It's bad enough that there's going to be a whole episode that's just. No. We did the second stage of the boss.
it's about to end because we're about to go into the last kind of boss fight.
Our final battle. This nuclear
Time
bomb
limit for our
was
final
detonated
battle.
At the precise moment of her death.
So was this a fist fight?
Mm-hmm.
Because. Oh, I'm looking forward to 4.
Yep.
If you win,
Because even just saying this, it makes 4 much more significant.
Because I've seen.
You notice you started the timer. Cutscene's still going.
Yeah. Although I'm on Resi 4, it's like, oh, you got 3 minutes to get off the island. By the time the cutscene's finished, it's 2 minutes 47.
at this height, it will kill even you.
I forgot which one's the punch button. Circle or square? Which can it be?
Have at you, Snake.
Oh!
But enough talk.
Is it just a fist fight?
The
Can
thing
you
is,
knock him off?
Yes. Oh, he hangs on the side. You'll hang on the side if you do it.
Okay.
What's wrong, Snake?
Alright. Seems to be much more difficult to get him off.
Ba-da-ba.
Is there,
I'm
is
not
there a reason for the
sure.
running round so much?
Because he'll attack. He's not just gonna. He doesn't just run around and. Shit.
What's wrong, Snake?
Come on.
Okay, you're almost level.
Nice shot!
There you go, you're winning. Just.
Shit.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I'm pretty sure he just ran off the edge.
Basically, if you miss, you're fucked.
It does not look like you can actually get him to go off the edge.
You can in Twin Snakes, I know that.
Ooh. What a fucking roundhouse kick. Come on, you're nearly there. Oh, there we go. Come on, you got a bit of leeway on him. Oh god.
That's how you do it. When he does that, you can knock him.
Oh!
There you go. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Does he lose any health from doing that though?
No.
Just wastes his time then, really. Nearly dead.
In Twin Snakes, because of the holdover from Metal Gear Solid 2, that's how you get his dog tags.
Come on, nearly there. One more combat.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
dear. So if he
Fuck, so
headbutts
close.
you.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Oh.
So close.
Oh, hold on, that's a good point for next time then. Next time.
How long have you got left?